Hi Scorpio, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot. Huge apologies, I am having to do the December monthlies as lives because I had an issue with my computer. I've just come back to work today and I was having a big issue with the computer, so I'm so sorry about that. But you're going to get the readings anyway, so does it really matter, so right, okay, before I start this reading, I just want to say obviously there's a change of scenery. You can see this now. I am all moved, I am all settled in, but as December is going to be a bit of a short month availability wise, because obviously we have Christmas and things like that, and I will be taking time off for that. If you do want a reading, please book in sooner rather than later. I will put all of the links later on when I've finished all the videos. I will put all of the links below. They are on all of my other videos, if you want to go there first. But just to let you know that availability is limited over December because of the Christmas time. Okay, so right, Scorpio, get straight down to business here. When I was tuning in psychically around you before I was pulling your cards, there seems to be a lot of resistance around you, Scorpio. Okay, it's like you are cutting yourself off. I feel like you've sort of put yourself in this bell jar, and you're looking outside to the outside world and sort of like, oh, but I want to be part of that. That is what I want, but you're not doing anything about it. Okay, I feel you are juggling two different aspects as well. And what I want to say to you here, what is coming in quite strongly, is you need to remember that you are sort of spirit having a human experience rather than human having a spiritual experience, okay? Because I really feel you need to draw on your spirituality in order to experience life in the way that you should be experiencing, if that makes sense. And what I feel with this is I feel we're looking here at connections. It's just really strange that red is actually on my bracelet there is coming out, and this is what I'm talking about. It's like the red string of fate. This is when people are drawn together, okay? So this is talking about spiritual connections, and I feel you're cutting yourself off from these, okay? I feel that you are sort of, looking at this on a too logical mind rather than actually looking at the spiritual aspect of this, and somebody might be reaching out to you in a spiritual way and you are blocking it. It's like this is what I'm seeing, and by blocking this, I feel that you are sort of not allowing the magic to come through and not allowing sort of this fated thing to actually happen. Like I say, I do feel you are juggling, so I don't know if you are sort of, this is between two people or something like that, but it's like, I want to say here, you are playing the fool a little bit, okay, but in a foolish way rather than in a fun way. It's like, you're, I don't know, it's you may be entertaining people, but that's it. It's like when you're finished, you're sort of stepping down from that role. Sorry, this is getting quite confusing what they're saying here. And I want to say that this is, you may be getting power from this in some way. You may be feeling quite powerful in a sense, but your true power, sorry, I'm trying to get what they're saying here. Your true power is coming from these connections, by letting these connections in rather than you actually being controlling with them, rather than you taking control, if that makes sense. And what they're saying here is just go with the flow, whatever is coming to you, allow it, okay? Allow it, because spirit are trying to push you and guide you in the right direction, yet you are trying to sort of swim upstream and then wondering why you're getting tired, knackered, worn out. This is what I'm feeling. It's like you're resisting and you're going in a different direction. Now remember, what you resist persists as well, so you're sitting going, why is my life like this? Why does nothing good ever happen to me? Blah 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 blah. And it's because you are going in the wrong direction and you are not allowing yourself to be guided in the direction that you should be, if that makes sense. So that's what's coming through psychically. And when I'm looking at your cards here, I feel this, you're there, you're within them, and this is what it's saying again. This is verifying what I'm saying. Your security will not lie in your logical mind, okay? Your security will come when you start to follow your feels. And this is what you need to do. You need to stop analysing, stop thinking logically, stop all of that and get into your feels, okay? When you get into your feels, this is when your life will start to flow, okay? There's a lot of pent-up emotions around you, I feel, Scorpio, you know, and they need to be let out. Now, I feel that there is some sadness, okay? It's like there's a little bit of self-pity around here. You may have lost something, or you may, like I say, you may think this something is out of your reach, or you will never get what other people have, or something like that, okay? And it's because you're not accepting it. This is what it's saying. You want balance. You need this flow. You need to give in order to receive, okay? And this is where I feel there is a little bit of an imbalance here, and this is where I feel it's causing you quite a lot of anxiety. I do feel there could be a love situation that has gone a little bit not in the direction that you're wanting it to, okay? Something could be ending here, but I want to say to you, if something is ending and you're feeling betrayed or backstabbed in some way, I really want to say to you, look at the part that you played in this as well, you know, like look at your actions, because if you are constantly resisting something, then that something is eventually going to give up and walk away, okay? So this is it. It's like, yeah, you may have planted seeds. Something might have been like, right, okay, this can work for the future, but then if you haven't nurtured it, okay, then it's like I say, it may go to find nourishment elsewhere. And I feel that this could be because you're not opening your heart fully, you know, you're not sort of expressing yourself, you're not allowing your feelings to take over, you know. And this is where I feel that there's a lot of confusion coming in here. So I feel this month in January, I feel that there is a real need for you to balance this out, okay? And balance out your feelings, balance out, and also be fair as well. You might be saying that life is not being fair to you, yet if you look at your actions, you might not be being fair to somebody else. But I feel something is going to come out of the blue that is going to make you address this, okay? And like I say, I feel the truth that you haven't wanted to see will be shown to you this month as well. But I feel this is a good thing, because this allows you to see what sort of connections you have that are solid, and what connections you have that are a little bit pie in the sky. You know, you may be chasing a dream here or something like that, because I feel with these connections, like I say, I said in the beginning that you may be juggling. There may be two as well. One will be there to support you, to heal you, and to take you into a better place. The other one I feel is a little bit futile, if that makes sense. Yeah, because yeah, they're showing me there is somebody around that can't be trusted, okay? I feel that there could be fire with this person, okay? Fire, a bit immaturity. So there could be a fire sign or something. Yeah, listen to your intuition, Jen, always, okay? But you need to let that in. You don't need your logical mind to take over. So yeah, so I do feel there is somebody around you who's being a bit sneaky. I feel they could possibly have darkish hair, or they've got a dark side. I don't know why they're showing me that. There's a dark side to them, and like I say, I feel that they're quite cunning, and I feel that they are quite manipulative as well. So be careful, you know, of being the victim of manipulation here. I feel if you try to speak your truth, they may fire back at you. So I feel there may be a bit of an attack here as well, you know, if you actually try to sort of voice your concerns. What I feel with this is I feel it's just, this isn't worth fighting, okay? You are fighting for something that isn't worth fighting, and you are actually not putting the effort into something that is worth it, if that makes sense to you. You know, because you are looking at the wrong place for your success. That's what you're doing. You're looking in the wrong place for your success. So you need to get into your fields to actually feel this. But I feel you are blocking off your heart, and you are blocking off your intuition at the moment. And this is what is causing you to feel very, very down, because I do feel energetically wise this month will be quite trying on you as well. And what I want to say to you is this resistance that you're doing, this holding back, may actually cause you more pain, if that makes sense to you as well, you know. Because yes, I know you want to protect your heart, okay, but it's like you are suffocating it, okay. This is what I'm getting. It's like by not showing your feelings, you could actually lose something that is very valuable to you as well, and valuable to your heart, and this could leave you feeling a lot more empty than what you currently feel, okay? Because like I say, I do feel it's like somebody is getting to the point where they've had enough, and they're not going to kick, scream, whatever. They're not going to manipulate, control you or anything. They're just going to go, you know. And I feel that there could be a lot of regrets around you to come, unless you actually free yourself, unless you stop this resistance, and unless you actually take a risk of some sort. Because if you take the risk, Scorpio, you know, you have the 10 of Cups there. This is what everybody wants. It's happy, harmonious relationships, you know. It's very, very balanced. I always call this, it's the dream come true. It's they all lived happily ever after, and that is there being presented to you. But I don't feel that you are even looking in that direction, because you are not following your heart, okay. They're saying put your eyes in your heart, you know, that will guide you where you want to go. There's this indecision around you, you know, and it's sort of like a bit like a child, and it's like, I want that, I want that, I want that, and then, you know, you're forgetting what is actually there. And like I say, there is somebody manipulating you, Scorpio, without a doubt. Somebody knows what they're doing, and somebody is well aware of your situation as well. They're well aware of you feeling quite alone. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but there is, like I say, this feeling of being alone, and they are sort of, I don't know, it's this person's words. This person's words are very clever. I want to say clever and cunning here, you know, and you're not seeing it. It's, you know, everybody else, they can see it clear as day. It's staring them in the face, but you're not seeing it because you don't want to, okay? And if you got into your feels and got into your intuition, you would know straight away. Now, I feel because you're not doing this, what is going to happen is the universe is going to intervene, okay? And the universe is going to force necessary change on you. Now, this might be this other person walking away, but it is something, okay? The universe is saying you have work to do on yourself and on where you want to go within your life, and you're not doing it. You're not seeing it. You're not wanting to see it. So it's going to blow everything out in the water for you, you know? This is good in a way, though, because this is going to give you a clearing, and this is going to make you see clearly as well, you know. And I feel this will lead to your happiness as well, because there is a celebration coming for you, okay? But I feel that this is when you allow yourself to be childlike, when you allow yourself to stop struggling, okay? When you go with the flow, like I said in the beginning, and when you walk away from something that is not a true connection, okay? There's, like I say, there is a true connection there for you. It is there without a doubt, you know. You just have to see it, okay? And I really do hope that you see it sooner rather than later, because, like I say, you could actually suddenly see it and then it's gone. You know, look at areas in your life where the connections are balanced, where you are getting fed back with what you're given, okay? Not where you are just constantly given, because I think this is where the problem lies. I do feel emotions. There's a lot of emotions coming in for you this month, Scorpio, you know, and I feel that your emotions could be strengthening, okay? You need to look at this in a mature way, okay? This is where the balance is going to come in for you, you know. It's not coming from anywhere else, and I feel this is what you've been waiting for. But like I say, you're at a crossroads. There's a decision to be made, and this could, your future and your future security and happiness could depend on this. Don't wait around, Scorpio. You need to act. You need to take action. And what you need to do is go into your intuition and go into your heart in order to help you, you know, because this will guide you in the right direction. You know, there's something like somebody with quite a dark energy is trying to pull you to another side, you know, and I feel they're the ones that need to go out of your life in order for you to get this security. It's like they have you chained to them. And what I want to say is, we're talking here about connections, okay? A connection, a true connection, will allow you to still be free. chains will actually keep you chained, okay? And that's it. That's not how you want things to be, you know. So like I say, see beyond illusion this month. Look at things in a different way. Don't let fear get the better of you, and don't let somebody's manipulation or cunning actually stop you from getting the happiness that you deserve, okay? This is it. Get into your heart, Scorpio. That is where your answers lie. So I hope that made sense to some of you. I'm going to pull a spirit card now and see what spirit have to say. Please let me know if it did. Oh, that one's just flew out there. So this says instinct here, and this says follow your natural instincts. You are making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. And this is exactly what I'm saying. You know, by you resisting, you are not allowing the universe to guide you, okay? The universe has your back within this. And like I say, if something is starting to be quite complicated, you know, it's not. Life is simple. It's people that sort of complicate things, okay? And I'm looking at your reading and I can see it as clear as day. It's only you can't, okay? So really, please get into your instinct. And if something tells you, if your instinct is saying something isn't right, then please trust it, okay? So I hope that made sense, Scorpio. Please let me know. And if anybody would like a personal reading, please get in touch via my website. You know, the link will be below later on. There's a booking system where it's very easy. You can just go through and you can see my availability there, okay? But like I say, go with the flow. Stop this resistance. There is happiness there for you, but there is heartbreak and on the other path as well, and it's up to you to choose which one. But I feel, you know, if you go with your spiritual side, you know, that will help you massively, okay? So have an absolutely fabulous December, Scorpio. Satnam.